So first we go to the classroom, Google Classroom, which is uh, these 9 dots are there. We go below and there we get the Google Classroom. Now once we go there, we have to create a class. So you can create a class using this plus button over here. I had already created, for example, let's say this BTech third year class. Now this BTech third year class, so for this, I need to create a quiz first. So I go to classroom and then I create a quiz. So quiz assignment, I'll click and I'll give a name to this one as mock test. Mock test. And instructions could be given over here to the students if there are any. We can write subjective questions. Will come with a link which will be available. Which will be available at the end of the quiz. Completion of the quiz. So I need to schedule this one. No due date. There's a due date for this. We give 30th and 30th, and then the time is anyway optional. So due time for that is, let's say, 4 p.m. and all students. It will go to all the students. So before we go ahead, I would like to tell you how we are going to add the students. So I'll again go to the classroom and how do we add the students to the class. So in the class there is people option over here. So in the people you can add as many students by pasting their email IDs over here. We can do that. So coming back to the quiz. So once we are done with this, we give assign. So this assignment yeah, today, let's say for I'm doing at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to say it's 3 p.m. over here. And once we are done with this, we can create a blank quiz which is available over here. In case some forms are already available, we can add the forms also here from the Google Drive. For example, for me, I'm going to upload another form over here. So this is mock test and I'm going to insert this one. So it comes as a complete form. So let me tell you, let's say I've got this form. Now we click on mock test. So all these questions appear. Now in this, let's say I want to add one more question. So I go over here at plus sign and I can add one more question that in which city is MIT located. It is MCQ. We have options of choosing. It is an MCQ. So option one is let's put question mark over there. Option automatically one option is going to come. That is, let's say Jaipur. The next is Delhi. The third one is Kolkata. And so that's it. And then I can add answer key here itself. It is of 1 point this question, and like I'm done with the putting answers in it. It is very important. Then we say required. That means he'll definitely will have to give an uh, option over here, and then further shuffle option order, which will enable shuffling of these four options with every student. Now, once we are done with this, we can do several other things, right? We can insert a video clip with the question. You can insert an image with the question, and we can also import questions from somewhere already existing file. So that can be done. Now, several other important things that we need to do is uh, we go to these settings over here of this quiz and collect email addresses. That means with every student's email address and name, I'll get the corresponding answers and all. Restrict users in MNIT domain only, so that can be done. If we are preparing, if we are uploading this with our official email ID, then this is a very good option. Limit to one response. That means from one email ID, only one response can be given. Edit after submit. That means if student has submitted the quiz, he can edit. No, we are not allowing that. And summary charts and text responses. So we are not allowing respondents to see anything. Uh, then progress bar for the student, how far he has progressed with the quiz. Shuffle question order. So questions are also shuffling and the answers are also shuffling. I'll talk about this message later. Then we have quizzes. So make this a quiz. That means evaluation. And then release grade. There are two options. We prefer not to release grade immediately after submission. Later after manual review, we'll do that. Respondent can see missed question, correct answer, and point values. So that's fine. So now we save it, right? So we can see now with this we can also see how does it look like. So preview is coming over here with the eye. You can preview it also. So since this form has already been done earlier, I have responded myself, so I can also not see as a preview. Now there is this add-ons, which is form limiter. We can, like, I want to set up a limit which will tell me when this test is going to end. So form limiter I'll add over here, set limit. So this is something we'll need to add. I'll tell you how to add it also. When date is set on, so it is on 30th. Select time at which this form will close. So I'm going to start the test at 3, so I'm going to finish it at 3:30 p.m. Uh, so save and enable. I'll do that. So it will keep on happening. This it's probably not going to go anywhere. So we'll just minimize it. And how to get this form limiter? We go to add-ons. And select this form limiter, and when you select this one there will be an option to install. You install that, then this form limiter will come. Now we are done with preparing the quiz. Few other settings are there. Yeah, so now I also need to insert another form in this, which is subjective part. So how do I do that? I'll add one more from Google Drive. I'll add one more question. So let's say this is the blank quiz that I'm opening. Subjective. So this blank quiz, and let me open it. just the name is given over here. So I'll just type some question over here. Write cons and pros of Indian education system. So now when I click here, I will have option that it's a short answer or a paragraph. So I'll say it's a paragraph. Then uh, here it is required. Will require basically means that uh, he'll have to definitely answer something or upload something with it. So we have option of paragraph. When we write paragraph, here you can answer in this one only. But we are giving option of file upload to the students so that you can uh, write in a paper and it can be then uploaded. So continue, we do continue, and then there'll be option like only specific file types. So let's do that PDF only as instructed by the academic division. Number of files you can upload is one and maximum 100 MB. So no file is going to be larger than that. Okay, so we save it as part B. Name it as part B. It automatically gets saved. We don't have to worry about it getting saved here and there, whatever. Now, if we go to the send button over here, we will get a link at this the small link which comes over here. So I can shorten URL. I can copy this URL and I go to the mock test which I had created quiz, and I go to the settings of that quiz, and further presentation part I go and I'll paste that form over here and I'll save it. So now your quiz is ready. It will automatically go to the students at 3 p.m. and it will automatically get shut at 3 p.m. All the responses are going to get recorded over here, and we can download the spreadsheet from here. Download responses in this mock test which we've got over here. And let's see how does it look like. Extract. Will extract the file. So it looks like this. Like this particular username we are getting username and total score. You are even getting the location from where he has answered it and what's the score out of. So for the quiz we are getting it anyway. So that's how we are going to make the quiz, and yeah, so you can get the statistics also for whatever answers they've given. So that's how this is going to go. So everything has to be done in your classroom only. So we have already assigned this 3 p.m. It's going to start. We say assigning. So assigning means you are saying that at 3 p.m. this is going to start.